As Trump's team holds these meetings with Russian officials, European leaders are quickly scrambling to hold a meeting of their own on the war in Ukraine. And it was French President Emmanuel Macron who called for this emergency meeting, which will be taking place at Paris's Élysée Palace this afternoon. He's going to meet with the leaders of Germany, Britain, Italy, Poland, Spain, the Netherlands, Denmark, as well as the NATO Secretary General and the European Council President and the European Commission President. They're going to tackle how to respond to the fast-moving pace of the Trump administration, something that came as a shock to many of these European leaders. Washington's shifting priorities, efforts to bolster defense spending, and the big question of sending troops to Ukraine after a ceasefire. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, in an op-ed, indicated for the first time that the UK could send British peacekeeping troops to Ukraine, writing in part, "I feel very deeply the responsibility that comes with potentially putting British servicemen and women in harm's way, but any role in helping to guarantee Ukraine's security is helping to guarantee the security of our continent and the security of this country." He went on to say that it is only the U.S. that can deter Putin from attacking again in the future. His spokesperson for his office says that he will be meeting with Trump within the week. And the prime minister also went on this morning to say that this is a once in a generational change to the security and strategy here in not only the UK, but around the continent as well. Guys,
that's right.
To you.
And Alex, as the United Kingdom has said, you know, we would be interested in perhaps sending troops as some sort of a peacekeeping force in Ukraine. It sounds like that's putting pressure on the other European allies and partners to do the same. You know, okay, England's going to do this many. Hey, France, how about you?
The other European allies, we know there will be more meetings that follow this specific meeting. But in that letter, in that op-ed that the prime minister wrote, he did make mention to say that, look, Trump has a point here. We need to improve our security. We need to show the U.S. that we really are making a change here. And he says that's exactly the message that he's going to bring to Paris later today.
Alex, thank you.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, Keir Starmer in the UK and Trump actually get along quite well, which is interesting because Starmer's from the left, from the Labour Party. But, you know, when I look at this and I think about it, I think back, you know, to my tenure and just in that short time, what the Trump administration did, a Kosovo-Serbia normalization of relations. That was a war that started in the 1990s. They put to rest. Right. And then the Middle East peace deals, first time in 25 years, Bahrain, Morocco, UAE. My point is the diplomacy that Trump engages in, it's strategic. He knows what he's doing. And if I'm Europe, I'm 3,500 miles away from this meeting going on with the United States and Russia. I'm thinking to myself, he put to bed a lot of prior conflicts. Correct. He created relations between